Welcome back to another episode of Dungeon Command the Tournament, Goblins vs. Orcs. We are now on round 9, and things are heating up. The Goblins currently lead in, well, the number of creatures. The Orcs have some pretty powerful opposition, and are still above in morale and leadership. But we shall see who comes victorious on the battlefield in this round. Probably the goblins. So we are going to begin with an order card. Another shattered weapon. Damage plus 30, but melee attack deals negative 10 damage. And I actually think I know who I'm going to plant that with. Alright, but first things first, we're going to pick on this werebore, because he's been a pain in my sorcerer's side. So first off, the wolf can move 8 spaces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And he is going to do... right, over here. 10 damage. So the werebore stacks up another 10. Now, because the not werewolf, I wish I had a werewolf, a wolf special ability, whenever a target takes damage from this creature's attack, tap the target. Now the reason that's important is because of the cutter's ability to deal an additional 10 damage against tapped creatures. That's right. But first, before we do all that card that we just grabbed, the Shattered Weapon, to deal damage plus 30, if it'll focus. Well, you already seen it. We're going to place that on the Sorcerer. That's right. A Sorcerer is going to do a melee attack of 10 plus 30. So that's 40. So now we have an option. He can either take the 40 damage, knowing with the forces that surround him is about to kill him, and save this card that... nope, not that one. Save the card that he recently drew. Where is it? This one. To prevent 20 damage and gain 1 morale. Well, stupid flash. Well, whatever. I gotta find out how to fix that. Prevent 20 damage, gain 1 morale. Now he could play this now, save 20 of that damage, but like I said, his chances of survival are slim. So he's probably gonna save that for a better creature instead of wasting a card now. So that's good news for us. What am I doing? These piles are getting mixed up anyway. So now he's down to 20 hit points. And our weapon is now shattered, so he's only going to do 0 melee damage, which is fine because he's mostly going to be used for ranged, which is why I attached the card to him. But before he finishes his turn, he's going to move 1 square away. And you'll see why here very shortly. So our cutter, he's going to do his 20 damage, 10 for plus 10 against tapped creatures, effectively killing the werebore. But now before the werebore goes, he has one last trick to play. Death Strike. When this creature would be destroyed, it can first make a melee attack that deals his 30 damage. So now he has to decide if he wants to kill off the cutter or attack the wolf, which won't kill it but would put it down to 10 hit points. I think we know what the obvious answer would be. So I'm going to have to say bye-bye to the cutter, because I'm not groveling for that. So goodbye, Cutter. And the werebore goes down too. So that is not the end. We still have one more Cutter. And actually I can take this off. He's the only one on there. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can cut off the enemy's treasure line up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to move up there. And then we have our Wolf Rider is going to do 20 damage to the cleric. No, he's not. I think this is a perfect time to use this ability. Just because the cleric, for one, has 120 hit points. So, that in itself is a lot. And he's more valuable to the team. But our soldier, who's going to come in behind, he is going to do 20 hit points of damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to throw the werebore. Oh yeah, and also, before I forget, the morale lost by the Cutter, and the morale lost by the werebore, which is 4. Okay. And the cleric has taken 20 damage. He's moving up to steal the treasure. I believe that's it. So naturally they would all be untapped, and this goes up by 1. So we could place another level 2 creature, however there is no other level 2 creatures. It's only 3 and above in here. So that is the end of the goblins' turn. Now, on to the orcs. Change of plans. If you can draw 2 order cards, then discard 1. Interesting. Well, let's do that now. It's a minor, so we can do as many minors as we want. And the orc cleric is at least level 1 and the wisdom stat. So we'll draw 2. Alright, which one do we want? Choose 1 creature within 5 squares, deal, that's a standard, unexpected resistance, prevent 10. Choose 1 adjacent tapped creature, controller loses 1 morale. Oh. Oh, that one's pretty nice. You can definitely probably use that next turn. Definitely, probably. Alright, so both the Wolf Rider and the Soldier have 20 hit points left. Thing is, if he kills the Wolf Rider, then another Goblin's just going to come in. But if he kills the Soldier's gone for good. And I don't think I picked any preventative. Oh, I could have done that. It's a little too late. Actually, no, I couldn't have. I don't think... Only my sorcerer has the intelligence stat, so I could apply this. But that wouldn't help our soldier out right now. And I could apply tough as nails to prevent 10 damage, but the cleric does 20... Well, I mean, he does 30, but he does 20 if I prevent 10, which is still enough to kill the soldier. So, there's nothing we can do. So our soldier, who has long been fighting in this battle, has finally kicked the bucket. Oh, I almost put him in the wrong army. So let's just say goodbye to him. And drop down by 3 morale. 1, 2, 3. So now the orcs have 8, and they have 5. Damn. Let's see. Next up will be the ogre, who has a movement speed of 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if he can do that. Not with this here. 5, 6. Well, I mean, I guess he could, but he would take 10 damage from the fire. Next is the orc barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! I'm sorry about that. Just flinging them all around here. Get his axe out of his face. Alright, so the orc barbarian is going to do 20 damage, which is going to finish off the rider. And we lose another 4 morale, but... oh, damn. Alright. And we're going to bring this guy out. Hold on, let me get my cards all... there we go. We're going to bring this guy out. Goblin Champion. Deals plus 10 damage while at least one allied creature is adjacent to the target. It looks like the guy with the axe behind him. Wait, does it say where in the square it occupied? Okay, so... so unfortunately we lost the Wolf Rider, and the goblins look like they might lose here. The champion takes his place. And that is the end of that. So we move leadership up by 1 and deployment. Which... we... wait a minute. I think I have made a mistake. Or 14, 18. Oh no, that's right. We had the wereboar. Right. Never mind. So we can put up to a level 5 creature now. So we can either do the archer and a boar, or the owl beast. Ah, screw it. Let's get all the big creatures in here. Look at that guy. Yeah, I think I showed you that on the first video. This dude's awesome. Put him down here. Alright. And then, of course, replenish, which is the last creature, and orc drudge. Expendable units. Alright. Well, that was actually a very short round. And things are now finally coming to the end game. Well, I would say who will win, but the goblins have pretty much taken a beating down to their last man. Alright, so that'll be the end of this episode. Until next time.